since the whole hub of this game is like New LA and such, I do believe that this has like the whole United States American theming thingamabob. I don't quite remember 100% for sure. I think there might have been plans to have it not be like that at first, but they changed it later to the US and stuff. I don't completely remember. I'm gonna take out this tyrant over here one more time because you're gonna be like good experience for the coming boss fight and a good way for me to get like my TP and stuff. Ever thought about doing a community live stream where people on Discord can join the game, not necessarily in voice call? That's funny. The way that I actually started out as a content creator was doing viewer games, primarily in Smash Ultimate, but sometimes with Pokken Tournament. Interestingly enough, that's how my content creation journey started, was the thing, is I was a viewer game streamer. It was primarily in Smash 4, because I started in the beginning of 2018 with content creation. So I was a Smash 4 viewer game streamer, and people would come from far and wide to play against my Jigglypuff, because like, what other streamers out there were doing like Smash viewer games, playing as literally what was considered the worst character in Smash 4? Where else were you gonna get that matchup experience? And you know, I met a decent few people through that, but it was also kind of demoralizing for a little while, because that's the only thing that people were coming for was to play Smash against me. I'm tempted, but I'm not gonna do it. I don't think I'm gonna do this instead. Ah, wasn't soon enough for the soul voice, whatever. So it's like, I started, so yeah, I was doing Smash viewer games. I would casually do some Fire Emblem Warriors from time to time, which there's no footage of for anymore, sadly, unless anyone can find it, but I doubt it. I would do some Pokken Tournament viewer games from time to time. Sometimes, really rarely, I'd do Mario Kart with viewers and such. But yeah, so this was before Ultimate was even out. But when I started doing like some other games, when I started doing things like playthroughs, when I started doing things like Kirby Star Allies was one of my first big playthroughs. I did Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii as one of my early playthroughs. Whenever I did that, freaking, like, anytime I switch away from Smash to something else, like, freaking 90% of my viewership would just, like, tank and just be gone like that. Just freaking gone with the wind immediately. And anytime I'm playing something else and I switch to Smash, then freaking, I don't know how, but, like, all the people that, like, follow my channel would just have, like, their spidey sense go off and just somehow know that I switched to Smash and just immediately show up and, like, fill the queue for playing games against me. So, it was really cool for like meeting a bunch of people like that and like the connections that I made through that. Like one of the mods that was around the channel for a long time, I met through that, who wasn't very good at Smash at the time, but nowadays is no longer a mod of the channel because he's like pursuing other life stuff. And by other life stuff, I mean competitive Smash, where he's probably like one of the, gosh dang it, best Captain Falcon players in his state, which has been really cool to see. So it's been really cool, you know, meeting people through stuff like that. But most people were only there to play games with me and that's it. And it was like really demoralizing for a while. It was because like I couldn't help but feel like, you know, there was no way that I could actually make connections with these people that were tuning in, make them care about like, you know, me and my personality. They were just here to you know, just to get matchup experience with me and play games with me and whatnot. So, you know, it took a bit of a mental toll, me trying my hardest to like make conversation with them and like make connections and whatnot, and feeling like there was some freaking weird curse on me or something like that, where it's like there's no way that I could like make all that many connections through that, and it freaking it kind of sucked and it was really demoralizing. So I kind of stopped doing viewer games. And then when Smash Ultimate came out, there was a little while where like sometimes I would like let people tune in with me, but instead of doing like general viewer games, I changed the conditions to like either subs or regulars, like, which essentially means like if you're subscribed you can play against me, or if you're just someone who I know like hangs around here, like when I'm playing other stuff, you can freaking come in and play. I haven't done it in like a while though, because we mostly do playthrough stuff nowadays, so it's really crazy how like, you know, I started out as a viewer game streamer, but nowadays I you know, I'm rarely doing viewer stuff anymore. So it's crazy how things have changed. But the biggest reason for it is because it took that like mental toll on me of like people that had never been by the stream before that would like come in expecting to be able to like play with me, and that's all that they'd seek out of the whole deal there, and it was super demoralizing. And you know, I'm related to that note is I'm currently doing a series on Minecraft on the channel, which is on a server as well, which you know, regulars and whatnot can come be a part of if they want to and such. But when it comes to Minecraft, one of the interesting things I'm doing with that series is like telling a story along the side as well. And, you know, it's only the very beginning stages of the story, and it's going to take a long time to do so. But let's just say that the story that I plan on developing and that draws connections and parallels to my content creation journey and some of the, gosh dang it, some of the mental tolls that things have had along the way. So anybody tuning into that series and the story that I'm developing and that over time, you might be able to draw some connections with some of the stuff that I've described here just now. A little fun lore tidbit there thing, I guess. So there's that. Sometimes from time to time, I do things with like the mod team here and there, or like really close friendos, like playing Mario Party. We've been doing with a bunch of people here and there in the past couple of months. I haven't done it in a little while though. We might do a mod team Monopoly again at some point. Booty bop. Hey, look, one last doodle, and then maybe we'll level up and stuff. What the heck was I about to say? Oh, when it comes to like games where there's a lot of people that can hop in and join in that are like coming out later this year, freaking I'd love to have more people hopping in. Like when we were talking about the Nintendo Direct that announced a bunch of things the other day, things like Mario Strikers, Nintendo Switch Sports, what was another one there where a whole bunch of people could come in? Oh yeah, the Mario Kart DLC, stuff like that. When I covered that on the channel, freaking, you know, subs and regulars who want to hop into that, freaking come on in. I think of a brand new viewer who I'd never seen before it comes in just to play that with me, then I'd probably be like, let's maybe not. If somebody came in like, hey, I love you, like I found this channel through your YouTube stuff, then I'd probably be like, oh hey, yeah, freaking come on in then. Like just if I feel like it's someone that's, you know, hanging around the channel not just to play with me, then freaking yeah, hop on in essentially. But a name that I've never seen before coming in and being like, hey, can I play? I'd probably be like, sorry, no. But if I've seen you around here before, freaking come on in and join on in. There's not a whole lot of games that we play around here anymore that do multiplayer stuff, but when we do the Mario Kart DLC, when that comes out on March 18th, I think it is. March 18th is the first DLC wave, right? Freaking anyone who wants to hop on in, freaking hop on in. Join on in. When the Mario Strikers thingamabob comes out, that can apparently be played with a whole bunch of people. Freaking come on in. Come on and join on in. And then the Nintendo Switch Sports, I think that was like up to 8 people online. So yeah, absolutely. Freaking come on and join in when it comes to those games. But, so like things that I'm doing a playthrough of like that anyway, and I'm covering on my channel anyway that can be done in multiplayer, freaking join on in. But I don't think I'm gonna be going out of my way to specifically be doing multiplayer games that are like already released games, just to, oh sweet, I got an art as well. I don't think I'm gonna go out of my way to do like already released stuff in like viewer games. I have thought about getting back into like Smash viewer games here and there on the side, but I don't know if it's quite for me, especially amidst like so many other games that we have to cover on this channel. But if it's a game that we're covering on the channel anyway, and it just so happens to be a multiplayer thing, then yeah, freaking come on in. So that's a state of like multiplayer stuff on this channel essentially. So what's this? Shadow Runner, boost potential and from behind boost damage, disable enemy detection. Ah. So it's like, what was that art in Xenoblade 1? What was that art in Xenoblade 1 called? I forget. Shadow Eye. That's what it was called. Shadow Eye. Is Shulk's art there. I should have used upper hand from the get-go. What the heck am I doing? Soul Voice. I'll go ahead and do this. But yeah, if you became from Mario Kart 8, yeah, come on in. Come on in when we're doing that. I might potentially be hopping in with another content creator with Marv, with Bravery Arcade. Maybe. We shall see. And us at least will be in a voice call. Like, and there's also the situation when it comes to like voice call kind of stuff, that's also a kind of gray area where it's like, how best do I deal with that with people I'm not familiar with? Because I used to, one of the games I used to do a whole lot back in the day that people could also hop into was Dead by Daylight. That was another game that I did around here regularly, and I was like, hey, if I'm playing Survivor and anybody wants to queue up with me, just freaking let me know and you can queue on up. And I used to be open to like, you know, anybody coming into the voice call as well. But then in one of my super early days of content creation, someone did, and they were clearly like a really young kid and maybe really uncomfortable, and I was just like, oh no, you know. So that was a thing that happened there. All right, get him. Come on, get up. There we go. But yeah, let's just see here. Let me catch up on thingamabobs here. Smash Ultimate Lobby or Splatoon 2 Private Lobby or something like that. Yeah, things that I've considered. Things I have considered here. Haven't done Fire Emblem Warriors. I love Hyrule Warriors, though still play Definitive Edition. Once 3 Hopes comes out of the new Fire Emblem Warriors game, the current Fire Emblem Warriors game might be like semi-obsolete, like how I felt the original Hyrule Warriors was after, you know, Age of Calamity came out, because the gameplay of Age of Calamity is just so much better than the original Hyrule Warriors is the thing. So it might be a similar thing when it comes to the new Fire Emblem Warriors game. I don't know if I've ever been doing a subscriber/community Splatoon 2 multiplayer live stream, you'd be down. But you get how only having people join to play could be annoying. Yeah, it definitely can be. Well, we're gonna start Splatoon 2 on the channel in the near future anyway, because, you know, I love doing things on the channel in order. So doing Splatoon 2 is kind of like one of the prerequisites before Splatoon 3 comes out. So after I'm done with the campaign stuff, we could always just like transition into let's do some multiplayer games with anyone who wants to hop in. We could definitely do that.
Mistress Goetia, these are Earth minions.
Well, well, well. Seeing truly is believing, isn't it? Who would have thought? She's not a pro. They're working together.
Why would you do this? Why do you hate us?
Hate. Human extinction is duty. Our duty is ganglion.
Ganglion. So that's what you call yourselves?
Indeed. Humanity is a blight, a great cancer festering on the cosmos. Our job is to eradicate it.
Humanity is here in peace. What gives you the right to destroy the life form?
Is that what you call it? So pretty. Your language, your technology. And yet, so dangerous. You must be purged. This is our calling as Ganglion. The cause of the righteous.
Then you'll forgive us for defending ourselves against your righteous cause.
Well, this should at least be more entertaining than stamping out the lives of your sleeping brethren.
Oh no, we need to fight Squidward's weird aunt from Chernobyl. Oh, let's target some of the other ones first. Crap, can I pause here? Gosh darn it. No, I didn't turn on my, there we go. Jeez, also I need to, uh-oh, gosh darn it. No, now concentrate fire here. Gosh darn it. Let me really quickly move my mouse cursor up there so I can replay that alert and say I appreciate the follow there to Crow. Yeah, the alert box is off during, whoops, cutscenes. So I didn't have the chance to, properly say thanks before. Dang, I suck at this game, holy crap. But yeah, when it comes to game stuff there, we will be doing Splatoon 2 in the near future. Like as a prerequisite to Splatoon 3. We've already done Splatoon 1. But we'll do Splatoon 2 here soon. And once we do that, then yeah, we can do it like a little smidge of multiplayer stuff. I technically, even though we haven't done the main game of Splatoon 2 yet, I technically already have like a little smidge of multiplayer stuff because I did a Creators Collide episode with Tailwinds with Splatoon 2, interestingly enough. So there's like a very brief bit with that, with both, you know, regular multiplayer and with Salmon Run. But yeah, once we get into, you know, stuff with that, we could always do like a night of just like, you know, showcasing multiplayer stuff. And then like, hey, you know, multiplayer stuff is kind of showcased there. Yeah, let's focus on you, how about? But yeah, let's see here. Maybe where the name Squidward Tentacles came from. Maybe. Lao went down. No. Lao went down. Anyway, let's see here. Let me catch up on the other chat that I missed up to this point. Content code saying that you lack confidence too much to play. Well, hey, we don't care too much about like skill level or ability around here, if that's what you mean there. We just like hopping into games and having fun. And these gosh dang, I didn't get the backslash from the back. Where's Lynn? Screw, I guess I'm helping up Lao instead. Oh, Lynn's over there. Gosh darn it. Okay, well, come on, if we bring it down to just one, maybe I'm gonna die. Please don't kill me. Woo! I'm keeping my distance. Please don't kill me. I'm just keeping my distance here. I'm just gonna like stand over Lynn. Don't mind me. Please don't kill me. Pew pew pew. I can't heal you. I'm sorry. I would if I could, but but yeah. But would be interested in Mario Kart. Dang it. More than welcome to hop on in when we do that. It seems like Mario Kart is the thing that's gonna be going on a decent bit on and off over like the next couple of years, potentially, considering like DLC stuff coming out for it. So we'll be doing like covered thingamabobs of that. Dang, I really should have grinded up to like a whole nother level before doing this boss here. Gosh darn it. Well, we'll do some more level grinding before like future chapters is what I'll do, considering you know, it does seem semi-tricky here and whatnot. But yeah, let's see here. Not covering all the maps is completely fair, honestly, biggest complaint. And Splatoon 2 is that about how the maps feel samey. Yeah, that was understandable there. I got Splatoon 2 like right when it came out. I hadn't played Splatoon 1 yet at that point, but I was curious to see what, you know, Splatoon was all about and such. And I was like, yeah, this is interesting, but it's not quite for me. Not quite for me though. No, I'm gonna save my TP for the boss ahead is what I'm gonna do. I'll pass on that front. If only I had like more normal arts and less TP ones. Like each of these three here take 1,000 my TP is the thing. Takes 1,000 of my toilet paper is the thing. And I can't afford to give 1,000 my toilet paper. Boopity bop. But yeah, let's just see here. Got your Switch and pick up Splatoon 2 just to try it out. It's become your favorite game on the Switch, so that's awesome to hear. Yeah, I know that a lot of people have been like super into it and such. It's not quite my cup of tea, but I get it. And I get why people are like really into it and whatnot. But yeah, after we do Splatoon 2 stuff, we could always have like, you know, a day of doing multiplayer stuff. That's the kind of thing where maybe I'd have to make like an announcement ahead of time. Like, yes, we're finishing up Splatoon 2 on this day, and after we're done finishing it up, then you know, anybody that wants to hop in can hop in, so that like anybody who does want to hop in can like know ahead of time like what day that is, you know, instead of, you know, potentially missing the one opportunity for that forever, you know. Boopity bop. Sliding slinger is so satisfying when you don't, you know, slide off a cliff and whatnot. About 170 hours into Splatoon 2, and we've beaten but not 100% both main campaign and Octo expansion. Nice. The most hours I have in a Switch game, I believe, is Fire Emblem Warriors, interestingly enough, as we were briefly talking about earlier. Which, I think last I checked, since we're doing Fire Emblem Warriors on the channel in the near future for, you know, the new game coming out, I recently checked my hours in Fire Emblem Warriors, and apparently it's 385. That isn't 385 of actively playing. What happened is there's support conversations in Fire Emblem Warriors, similar to, like, the main Fire Emblem games when people, like, fight with one another enough. And, every character in the game has a unique skill, and that's, like, the only skill they have by default. To get other skills, you need to like get the skills from the other characters, so you need to reach a support with one another to do that. So I remember for like a great many weeks, or maybe even like a couple months, I just had this story chapter be like done over and over again by like the AI, like a really simple story chapter that was like super easy peasy, but also you know, long enough that they had enough time to like gather up affinity. I just let the game play itself for like a couple hundred hours to literally get everybody's skills unlocked on every character. It was insane. So when we do Fire Emblem Warriors on this channel down the line in preparation for the new Warriors game, we'll do like the main story first and foremost, and then I'll switch over to like my freaking over 300 hour save file where everybody has every skill, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a wonderful time. Did I get up to level 15? Was I level 15 before? Do I need to get up to level 16 for like the upcoming boss? I don't even know. But yeah, of your 170 Splatoon 2 hours, at most 1 hour is probably idle. Probably left the game running for a 1 or 2 minute break before, but otherwise been pretty active. Okay, so it's like full on hours. It's not quite like my Fire Emblem Warriors thing, where it's literally letting the game play itself for hundreds and hundreds of hours. But anybody on my friends list that checks my my Switch profile recently, that sees that I've recently put in Fire Emblem Warriors and sees my total hours in it as 385, is gonna be like, what the hell? Hermione has 385 hours in oh sweet, I got a thing. Did I get a skill or also I'm at Blade level 3. I didn't notice that until now. I just figured from like the enemies that I was killing and stuff. Okay, yeah, I think Interceptors was the way to go here. So we can get Mechanical level 3 in the near future here. Splatoon 3 will be a 10 out of 10 game as long as you can skip the news. Yeah, I've heard about people complaining about that. Oh yeah, I could just level up my skills and arts now, is what I could actually do, considering us struggling during that last battle. Yeah, maybe it's not levels as much as I need, is actually doing this. So there's my backslash and range attack. Is there anything else I would want instead? Let's see here. I'll turn on my camera so I can show the upgrade part as well. Boost evasion by 12% when wielding a ranged weapon, boost range accuracy, boost range attack, boost damage by 25% when using melee arts from behind, and boost damage by 25% when triggering a ranged combos. Okay, so yeah, let's do this for like my back melee art and that. So if I go ahead and upgrade this, then that'll increase my backslash by 50%. So yeah, and that's like the only melee art I have right now apart from Stream Edge anyway. But Stream Edge from behind will do like some extra damage as well then. Yeah. Does range when it says range combo, does that mean I need to like actually, you know, combo things? Or can I just use sliding slinger as is and it'll count? Who knows? Here. There, double the backslash damage. I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'm gonna hold on to a bunch of points for like, you know, future classes and stuff is what I'm gonna do. Despite giving a trailer for multiplayer campaign in Salmon Run, Nintendo has yet to give us a trailer covering the in-game news, so you're a little scared. They don't want you to know that there's gonna be like nothing new there. Yeah, you need to like really rank up to get your skills there. So yeah, I guess every other character is just set in like what skills they can get, whereas your avatar is like the one that you can like fully customize and stuff. So your character is the best one in the game by far. Sure. I'll hold on to like most of my points for, you know, future skills that might be better ones for us to use, you know. So I'll hold on to a whole lot of those there. Yeah, these are your only thingamabobs there. So yeah, let's boost maximum HP. Bring it up to 20%. Nice. Oh, these are actually pretty good. I'll do this one more time here, sure. What about Lao? What about Lao? What about Lamau? Oh, he needs to like really rank up before he gets skills. Screw you, Lamau. Gosh darn it. Well, whatever. Let's go ahead and look at arts because I haven't freaking leveled these up in 3,000 years, and that'll probably really help me out here. Yeah. Oh, it uses the same system of battle points there and such. Yeah, so let's see here. Just make sure I'm not blocking anything. Yeah, so this will increase the cooldown and hit scaling. Nice. And more damage from behind. Let's see here. In your opinion, what will be the hardest system to emulate in full capacity long-term, not just newest consoles because they're powerful? That's a good question there. Well, I guess you could just say like the newer console freaking ray tracing when that eventually is a thing to emulate on PC in terms of emulating their games. I don't know. I'm probably not the best one to ask about that kind of thing, but maybe that. Who knows? Yeah. Oh, screw it. I'm bringing backslash to level 4. Screw it. There we go. A level up upper hand. I keep wanting to call it primer. Primer's an art that we get later. Yeah, I'll get all these up to level 2 at least. There we go. I'll hold on to like some battle points for now. That's what I will do. So does Elma have any new arts that aren't assigned yet? Okay, you'll get new arts later. Like Ghost Factory will be a freaking spicy one. But for now, you have all the arts that you can currently have. But there's 5 more to unlock. Does it say what level you get it at? 11, 12. Okay. Yeah, so that's the rank that you need for each of these. Why is Ghost Factory at the bottom here despite being like a lower rank thing? I don't even know. But yeah, I think 3DS, while every game will be fully playable, won't be able to emulate 3D effect. Ah, that's a good point there. We emulated the playthrough of Luigi's Mansion 2, but that had like some big issues. A lot of 3DS games, apart from the 3D effect, are like pretty well playable, but things like Luigi's Mansion have like a lot of issues, quite frankly. Yeah, Side Slash is a pretty good one. Let's see here. I'll get everything to level 3. There's Primer. Elma has Primer already. I sure don't. Get everything to level 3. There, just enough for everything to level 3, sure. Not a bad idea there. Then Lynn, do you have anything that isn't set yet? Doesn't look like. Oh no, there's one right at the top there. Was there one for Elma right at the top? Oh my goodness, there were! They were right at the top here. Gosh, diggity darn it. I could put on things here. Gosh, diggity darn it. So maybe I don't need like 3 TP ones. Oh gosh, darn it. Plus boost evasion. Doesn't mine like heal me though? Is mine different? Oh, I thought this one gave me like a little bit of healing as well. Huh, I was wrong about that. Interesting. Let's see here. But yeah, unless glasses-free 3D monitors become standard equipment, which you doubt, yeah. PSP does what Nintendo include a built-in video out on some models. Is that so? Like we don't need this many TP things. Stream Edge is pretty nice there. Boost potential and from behind boost damage and disables enemy detection. So yeah, this keeps like aggro off you a little bit and Gives you more damage from behind and such. So, and boost evasion there, so that could be pretty good. So maybe I'll take off Stream Edge in favor of something like Violent Streak. Yeah. And then I can upgrade that just once. Yeah, dang, I need one more battle point. Wait, I can get a freaking battle point right now. Actually, watch this. Intel, Collectopedia. PSP Go, a later PSP model without the ability to play physical games, even shipped with a dock, so Switch before the Switch. That's the first I'm actually hearing of it, interestingly enough. Look at this, bada bing, bada boom. There we go, battle points 2. Cool. Now then, now we go back into the party here, and arts is what we do. What? Well, I guess I can select this and just like move over like that. There we go. I can get this to that level there. There we go. So now Lynn. So you have 3 arts that I can put on there. Do we really need like 3 TP ones? Iron Prison, physical res up, enables proximity spike damage. Deals weapon damage and inflicts topple while down. I just imagine Ryan yelling. Thermal payload deals thermal damage and versus topple targets boosts damage. I mean, you're mostly our tank, so that might not be as necessary as a thing. Didn't sell very well because TF1 a handheld in 2009 that only played digital games. Yeah, that is a good point there. So let's see here. Bombardier, thermal damage, inflict blaze. Inflicts taunt and with morale boost TP, so that's probably pretty good there. Fire Carnival for thermal damage. Wild Smash deals weapon damage and versus topple targets boost damage. And Flame Cloak grants thermal res up. Oh. Is there anything, are we receiving any thermal damage right now? Is this really that important? So we'll take this off, and deals weapon damage and inflicts slow arts. Cool. Super Shield reflects physical attacks, plus reduces damage taken, nullifies stun. Interesting. Bulletstorm deals weapon damage and inflicts flinch on humanoids. Interesting. How about we do this, and then we replace this one with, like, the tankier thingamabob here? Or, I mean, is that just a better version of a proximity spike damage? Sure, I can replace that there, actually, is what I can do. And then, yeah. Screen going a little bit crazy here sometimes. Also had videos out, but lacked a dock. Don't like micromanaging gear buffs in games, having to change out gear all the time just for different fights is annoying. This isn't me changing out gear. This is upgrading my my arts in a way that helps me with every fight from this point onward, assuming I use these arts and whatnot. Is the case. Like, I could have a look at my inventory to change out gear specifically for a fight, but like generally this game is just like, just try making all your stuff really good. It's not like a Bravely Default 2 situation where it's just like, for every fight you should come in with a very specific build. I freaking hated Bravely Default 2 system where it's just constantly like, oh, a new boss? This boss just doesn't take damage at all from this weapon? Time for you to change your build around that. It's like, it's not freaking strategizing. It's just like the freaking equivalent of like the little children's puzzle where you match the correct shape to the correct hole. It's not strategy. It's just being annoying. This is all it was in Bravely Default 2. This game isn't like that. This game is just like freaking, just make your stuff good and you'll be able to do it pretty much. Usually, I mean, there are some cases where you could do specific builds for like certain bosses, like especially for the super bosses, but generally for the story, it's just like, just level up your stuff, get better equipment generally, and you're fine, pretty much. You don't really need to make like specific builds or anything like that. Yeah, so you don't even have like a full set of arts yet, Lau, just like me. Just like Lamau me is what Lamau is like here. Splatoon 2 only makes you change gear buffs when you change weapons, which you think is a better way to do it. Could well be there, but yeah, you don't really need to do builds to overcome bosses in this game. It's just freaking make your stuff better, and that's all I'm doing here is I'm just leveling things up that I probably should have done 3,000 years ago, but oh, I'm not gonna have enough for like everything here. Should I bring something to level 4? Stagger. Appendage damage. Sure, I don't know, shrapnel. There, sure. Sure. Gives different buffs to weapons for the same buff, like the custom dually squelchers. What a name there. I get damage from the main power, but the splatter shot gets increased accuracy while firing in the air. Oh, yeah. Seems like it would be there. Is there anything else that I need to change around? Like, I haven't really shown the Soul Voices screen off yet, and I know that it's not something that, yeah, so you can change between these different thingamabobs here, but I don't think it's too important. I think changing around Soul Voices is the kind of thing that I'd only be doing, like, you know, way down the line and whatnot. Prefer having builds against bosses, change how you approach the boss depending on what the player decides to do. I don't know if you've ever played Bravely Default 2 before, but Like, it can be fun in some contexts, but I think the way that Bravely Default 2 handled it was really bad, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and save. I haven't saved in a little while. I really didn't like Bravely Default 2, which is crazy considering I really love Bravely Default 1 and Bravely 2nd, but I really hate Bravely Default 2. It's a while before we level up again, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go over to the boss. So with our stuff leveled up, we should actually be pretty okay for the boss, I imagine. Could be a good concept, like the boss is an attack you're weak to that's easiest to dodge, but one you're resistant to that's hard to avoid for like changing things around. The way that Bravely Default 2 handles bosses, it's just like, oh, this boss just takes like 0 damage to this type of weapon. Just freaking better change your build to like use a completely different weapon then. It's like, it's not strategy, it's just annoying, you know? But yeah, I heard it does but worse, like taking away the option to choose your build for Bravely Default 2. Or, alright, let's redo this boss. Alright, let's see here. Target a different one of them. Okay, let's see here. Can I target an appendage here? Is that an appendage? Come on. Where's an appendage? There we go. Now concentrate fire there. Okay, there we go. Now we're targeted, and now we can get things underway here. Well, I got the soul voice, nice. Knowing yeah, if it's resistant one type of weapon, fine, but being immune is an annoying thing, yeah. There's a lot of resistances in a lot of cases, which do still make you have to change. But there were a couple bosses in Bravely Default 2 that were just like full immunity to like a certain element or a certain weapon. And some of them made sense, like don't use fire against a fire monster. Some did make sense, but some just like made no sense. Like why does this enemy just like not take damage to swords like at all? So dumb. Well, I got staggered. Where's that appendage? I don't even know. Maybe I can't target it there. Soul voice? Or no soul voice this time. Hello, hello, Sir dies a lot. Welcome, welcome to the shenanigans here. Yeah, all I needed to do was freaking level up my arts and stuff, I think. I think we're pretty A-okay now. I was using like super under-level arts before, so whoops, I kind of missed that, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I'm just gonna leave my TP arts for now. Ah! What do you do to me? Ah! What the hell? Rude. Got the soul voice here, nice. Crackling electricity has what? Yeah, what now? This is behind, right? Nice. Oh, I missed the ring again. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Ah, I got toppled. I'm just gonna go ahead and do that. Boost damage in ranged combos. So if I did something like that after sliding slinger, would it do more damage? Don't know how the combo exactly works per se. Wow, it sure got dark fast. Oh, you're thinking of something else. Gotcha, context code. Gotcha there. Pew pew. Alright, time to take out Squidward's weird ant. Yeah, we got this freaking easy peasy this time. Oh, what the heck is that? That was a decent bit of damage to me, wasn't it? That was a decent bit there. Man, I keep missing the outer ring. I keep on missing it. Gosh darn it. Yeah, we got this freaking easy peasy this time. It really goes to show how much of a difference just leveling up your arts can make. Really goes to show how big of a difference that really makes, for sure. Pew pew pew. Smackaroo. Oh, nice topple. Sliding slinger is such a satisfying art to use. So flashy. Pew pew pew. Smackaroo. No! At least I hit it at all, but yeah, we got this. We got this easy peasy. Oh, that's some decent damage to Lynn there, but what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Pew pew pew. There we go, finally. Finally got the thing there. Smackaroo. Yeah. Pew pew pew. Stab stab. How are you not down yet? There we go, jeez. Well, there we go. We did the chapter 4 boss.
Wretched little primates. You don't know when to quit, do you? This isn't over. You cannot escape us on this planet or any other. Sooner or later, your kind will be cleansed.
Mr. Scolidium,